I talked to you 10 days ago.
Yep.
What's changed?
We initially thought just even the threat of a strike would cause some movement on the other side of the table. So we didn't think we'd really shut down even a day.
So we're on chair 1 now. This is the only lift that's open.
And it always slows down the first couple of weeks of January, but there's just nobody here. You can just take a look around now.
Those folks are obligated to work through the work stoppage, so and we support them, so they're just doing their job.
I'm looking out on the street and counting people, and usually the bar is full. It's the middle of the ski season.
Back in Telluride, it is day 10 of the Telluride Ski Patrol strike. I had planned to meet with the mayor, but he decided to back out on that. He's got too much to do today with city council meetings tomorrow, so that's understandable. So we're going to head over to Mountain Village. We're going to see what's going on over there. One of the ski runs is open, chair 1. Somebody gave me Chuck's number, Chuck Horning, the owner of Telluride Ski Area, so I'm going to call that number in a little bit here. Obviously, pretty unlikely Chuck's going to answer or want to talk to me, but we'll give it a try. Telski reported 6 new inches now in the last 7 days, and seems like they did not report these few inches here. That's from yesterday or today. So in the mayor's response to me about why he couldn't meet, he said he cannot commit to meeting with either side of the dispute or even locals, or really can't organize anything for me. He says he can't have it look like I'm getting any attention from the media, and that would be really poor form with the situation our community is in. We also preparing for city council meeting on Tuesday. So it's understandable. Would have been great to meet with him and ask him some questions, but maybe next time. And wish him luck in kind of sorting out this mess from his end. So we found Ski Patrol. They are just at the top of chair 1. And they're all just facing the skiers as they get off the hill, which is kind of wild.
My name is Brad Sobolowski.
I talked to you 10 days ago.
Yep.
What's changed?
I mean, so we're 10 days into this this strike, and some folks are calling it a lockout because maybe for the first week or so there were really no negotiations. What's changed? Those of us that voted for this, which is 99.9% of the membership, we initially thought just even the threat of a strike would cause some movement on the other side of the table. So we didn't think we'd really shut down even a day. And to be standing here, now that it's, what is it, January 3rd? 5th? Yeah, so right, January 5th, the Christmas season is done. Everybody's back at work, back at school, and that we've been shut down now for 10 days. I never thought that would happen, I think pigs flying would have been a better likelihood. And so in that time, our group's just gotten more cohesive and really tried to hone our message that we've come a long way off of what our initial ask was. We're asking for middle of the industry wages, middle of the industry compensation for the work that we do. Yeah, I've been a patroller for 30 years. I'm a paramedic. I can run a high angle ropes team. I'm a supervisor. These are all things I love to do, but just asking for, a fair wage to do it, and also the hope that we can train our young folks. The last couple days have been encouraging. There was representatives of Mountain Village that actually met with Chuck, the owner, Chuck Horning, who's the owner of Telski, and based on some of the talk that they made, there was a replacement, some changes made in the negotiating team representing Telski. We had felt that the negotiating team wasn't even very respectful of our side for a long time. We have a respectful negotiator on the other side. She seems to understand more about the industry and has taken a good look at the numbers we're offering and seems to, understand what we're asking for. And then as of yesterday, the chief financial officer of the company is now involved. I'm not a resident of Telluride. I live over in the other side of the San Juans. I'm over here quite a bit working, but to talk around town, this individual who's a CFO of the corporation is pretty well respected. So we're pretty hopeful now that we've got some sensible minds at the table that will, we're hoping every day we wake up, come out here on the line, and hoping for a deal that we can vote for that meets halfway, meets where we've pulled back our position about halfway, and man, if we had a good deal to vote for, we could vote tonight and open this mountain so fast tomorrow it would make everyone's head spin. That's all we want to do. The folks that are here deserve an open mountain, and it breaks our heart that it's happening like this. So that's where we stand.
Do you feel like the current snow conditions have helped to hurt your cause?
Well, I mean, it was actually snowing really hard this morning, and I think snow will help give a little sense of urgency. Thanks, guys. A little sense of urgency to get things moving. But based on the conditions, the bit of snow we had today, we could open a bunch of the mountain tomorrow, if given the opportunity. And so yeah, and so we'd love to get back to work, but we can't retreat on our demands any further. We've gone as low as we can, and our numbers are out there on our website, on our Instagram feed. If anybody has any question, solidly middle of the industry. We want basically what Park City has been given. The Park City Patrol has been given by Vail, which I think we deserve better than that, but we're willing to settle for that.
Has the mood changed since the Chair 1's been open over there?
The mood among the patrollers really hasn't. We're totally fine with Chair 1 running. It kind of shows that no matter what Telski does, the maximum amount that they can do without the qualified staffing is to open up some beginner terrain. I'm a dad too. I've seen a lot of these families wandering around trying to keep their kids entertained for a whole day, and just to have some place where the kids can go ski and people have a little bit of an outlet, more power to them. And so we're happy to, that's fine. And folks do seem a little bit happier around the ski area. So yeah, that's sort of how we feel about that.
Okay. All right, thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
I feel like you want to say anything else?
No.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah.
So you guys feel like
Hey, can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
I talked to you 10 days ago. Has anything changed from your perspective?
No.
Same thing?
Oh, yeah.
Has it picked up or slowed down in the last 10 days?
Last week picked up because people had nothing to do but eat and shop. So it picked up from what Christmas was. Now we're dropping back down just because there's no holiday right now. This is a normal lull, so it's just a bigger lull time now. I think we're all just happy that we got snow this morning.
Yeah.
And to see a lift turning is better than nothing.
Yeah.
And we should be seeing lift 4 probably turning later this week.
Okay.
So we'll slowly but surely get to a point where we were.
What makes you think 4 might be on?
The fact that they're going to need more terrain, and to bring more people, you need more than just one lift. So, and we normally, even our first week of the season, we run with 1 and 4.
Okay.
So they're pretty used to what it is.
Got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Who's doing ski patrol up there right now?
Right, so not everyone on Telluride Ski Patrol is in the union. So we've got a management team that is 4 patrollers, and they're friends of ours and they're in our community and we support them. But they're working through this work stoppage because they're not in the union. And so the terrain that's open here is comparable to a very small East Coast ski area where staffing wise, 4 patrollers is totally fine, right? So there's mountains of this size that are staffed by, a couple volunteers every day, and that's all they need. So it's a couple beginner runs, 2 magic carpets, and that's it. So pretty easy to staff this, but Telluride Ski and Golf would not be able to run any more lifts during the work stoppage and staff it adequately without getting significant replacement staff hired, which they've struggled to do.
Did you guys have to vote on, you obviously can pass on these questions if you want, but did you guys have to vote on, like, I guess you couldn't stop them even if they wanted
Stop them from opening this
Yeah,
lift?
I mean, with those four folks.
No, those folks are obligated to work through the work stoppage. So, and we support them, so they're just doing their job. So, yeah, we don't begrudge anybody, working on this terrain. And but we're out here in force, just knowing that folks who are going to go ski, they're crossing the picket line, and that's okay. And we're being very, very polite. And I'm happy that the kids around here can have something to do.
Telski reported 7 inches or 6 inches last week, and then it seems like there was some more today. This morning.
Yeah, it was a good snow little microburst this morning.
Is the Abbey terrain up high? Should it be being worked on right now? Is that a problem?
So right in a mountain like Telluride, even in a low snow year, we started working before Thanksgiving with what little snow was up high, and there's like this cycle of things that you have to do. So we stomp through it with boots. We'll throw charges in different places. We'll watch where the wind's loading. And there's terrain. I mean, it's like you're gardening. Like, you've got to work every day to get it, like, keep it safe. And we were totally in control of that terrain before the work stoppage. So now, with 10 days of no control and not much snow, the terrain's still probably okay. But yeah, as we get more snow, it would take a significant workforce to be able to get that terrain to get it where it could be opened again. And right, there are 4 patrollers, and 2 of them are able to get out there and throw bombs. And so there has been some charges set while we've been walking out. And so it's not totally abandoned, but the longer we go, and then hopefully we get snow, but the more snow we get, the longer it would take to open that terrain safely.
Do you think the lack of Abbey control up there, you think that's affecting like snowmaking or
No.
the snowmaking crew?
No. Most of the snowmaking happens below that, and they would be able to safeguard, the couple of areas where it's exposed to avalanche terrain, with the people they have.
Okay.
So we're just looking at, the longer we go out or off work, the longer it'll take to get this terrain ready to open again. But if we had a deal tonight, I feel like we could very quickly open a lot of this mountain. There hasn't been a lot of snow recently, hasn't been too much wind, and we know what we're dealing with, so we could get out there and make a good showing.
So we're on chair 1 now. This is the only lift that's open. Seems like a lot of families with kids, a lot of teenagers, young people, making the most of a tough situation. I grew up in Chicago, and what's open right now is better than anything we had in Chicago. So if I was a kid here, I feel like this would be a whole lot of fun. I wouldn't need anything more. More is always better in terms of skiing, but this would be just fine. See the highest chair way up there on the ridge above tree line. So one interesting thing is I haven't seen any of the 4 ski patrol that are currently working. They definitely don't need 4, Brad said, on the slope right now, but they're just not visible at the moment.
You can open up 4 today?
What's that?
You can open up this one today?
Let me see. Do you see anybody in there?
I saw somebody. Oh, there's somebody in there.
They're just looking around.
Oh, are they?
They're not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Ain't got no snow.
It's nice and groomed up there.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to work with. Yes, more. See all those guns up there? Those are all little guns.
Yeah.
Shoot up there. They've been working most of the day, but if it gets over 27 degrees, it gets warmer than 27, it shuts off automatically.
Oh, really? Wow.
It melts.
Okay, maybe tomorrow.
Done with Mountain Village for today. Going back over to town. See if we can catch some people on that side.
Hey there, my name is Mitch. I own the Tellurado studio on Main Street, Telluride. Art gallery, cool little bar.
How's business going with the strike?
Well, business was pretty good through New Year's, as it normally is, probably because the people couldn't ski, so they came into town in groves. So I think all the retailers had a good week. Come Friday and Saturday, it was like a ghost town.
Really?
Yeah. And it always slows down the first couple of weeks of January, but there's just nobody here. You can just take a look around now, you know.
I saw bookings had gone down like 56% or something like that.
I'm sure every bit of that.
Yeah.
And I don't know for sure, but just, you know, I kind of stay tuned with some texting I get from other retailers, a little group, and you know, it's gonna be a tough couple of weeks if they don't get things squared away.
Did you expect it to go on this long, or did you have any idea?
I'm not surprised. I really didn't have any idea. You know, I just didn't. New episode of my long business career of something like this, you know. So I'll withstand it okay. I'm more concerned about my staff and their tips, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I believe that the town is going to have some options of some, you know, money so they can get to the staffing of the bars, restaurants, and retailers. I'm not sure how that works. I think we're going to find out a little bit more of that this week.
City council meeting's tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to be on Zoom on that.
Okay.
As is Sarah that you spoke to the other day.
If nothing changes, are you planning on staying open?
Yeah, I'll stay open. Kyle, my bar manager and my one full-time employee, he can manage without me. I might go back to Florida until it's resolved, because I have a restaurant there where I would be more useful. We'll see. I would like to think they'd have it over in a week or two, though.
Yeah,
but the bookings might take another couple of weeks after that to catch back up, you know.
And that's the majority of your business is tourists?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we have a lot of locals, but, you know, everybody relies on the tourists, all the retailers, all the restaurants, absolutely. Probably more so than the locals, at least on a nightly basis, you know.
Got it. All right, I think that's all I have for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, pal.
My name is George Greenbank, Green B-A-N-K, and I'm a retired architect.
How long have you been in town?
55 years, since 71.
What have you noticed if has the mountain being closed affected town at all?
I think in the paper it said we were down like 19% in the last few weeks, but right now I'd say we're down about 85 or 95%.
What makes you think? What makes you say that?
I'm looking out on the street and counting people, and a little quick math. Usually the bar's full. It's the middle of the ski season.
So a few other things I wanted to mention. People today were much more reluctant to talk on Main Street than day one, 10 days ago. I think the business owners, it felt, yeah, very few people wanted to go on the record. I heard two different numbers, but the Sheridan just laid off a significant number of people today. Other businesses were doing the same. Talked to the Buck. They were doing okay, but weren't sure over the next few weeks with the bookings dropping off if that was going to continue to be all right. If you do want to help out Ski Patrol, there's a GoFundMe page to do that, and that's linked down below. If you want to help out Telski in the town, you can come visit, stay up in Mountain Village, buy a ski pass, and spend your money in Telluride. That's it for me. I hope this was helpful. If this continues, I may be back up in another 5 days, probably another 10 days. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but that's my plan at the moment.